All right, we are getting serious today. So, Ruth and I have been talking a lot lately, and yeah, what's the best way to put it without sounding too repetitive? After the whole thing of building the boat and like coming down the coast, it's just been a crazy one long sea trial, and stuff has been not organized. Glad that we left, but things have been less than ideal as far as like Red Aviva being fully like a sailboat, being fully a boat. When we left, we just kind of threw all of our shit on the boat and just like, okay, let's load it up and go, and we'll figure out the details later. So also because of that, there's been just probably so much stuff that's unnecessary to have on board. And a lot of times, honestly, like, it's why I tend to reef a lot earlier than I need to, because if the boat starts going on our ear, it's just like, who knows what's gonna happen. So anyway, that being said, we've been talking a lot lately, and we finally feel like we've gotten to the point where we've, you know, had enough time, or our excuses are running out for the boat still being like this with the amount of time it's been. And I feel like we've gotten the mindset, or we're at least getting there, where we've had enough time to chill out. So it's time to tackle a lot of this. Time to make Red Aviva fully into a sailing boat like she is meant to be.
You're coming too. Join us as we grow from a building channel to a sailing channel.
One day we'll be floating in the tropics, and I'll be drinking a margarita.
Our heading is set south, and our home-built boat is getting us there. Can't wait to show you guys. We're Salt and Tar, and this is our life. We're happy to share, and thanks for watching.
We are taking everything out, reevaluating and restoring, rearranging everything so that things are stowed properly, so we can go out to sea, we can put the boat on our ear and not worry about it. This is what it looks like now. It's gotta get worse to get better. Everything is out.
And so much of it is building stuff, you know, like taps and dies. Why is that in one of our most easily accessible compartments?
Yeah.
So I think right now it's like we're pulling everything out to kind of clean it, re-see it, and then without getting too crazy, it's kind of going back. But then we know what's in there, and then we can slowly get into the aft deck and see what's back there and what we can kind of consolidate.
Yeah, that's our windy day project, and it's a good timing because we're supposed to have northerlies for like the next at least, I don't know, 3 or something days, maybe more. And we're anchored in Bahia Falsa, right outside of La Paz, which is actually a much nicer anchorage to be in for the northerlies, because we don't have all the currents and stuff, and it's just nowhere near as crowded. This is way nicer to be anchored during the blow. Well, how to do, everybody? It's a glorious day here in Bahia Falsa, and we've been here for way too long, and we're restless, and it's time to go sailing. So we only have what's the distance from here to Pichilingue?
Like 3 miles.
3 nautical miles? Yeah, we have a whopping 3 nautical miles to go today.
Which is epic.
So we're just gonna go for a pointless day sail. Big things, we're doing big things here right now. Went from building a 30,000-pound wooden boat with our own 2 hands to day sailing a whopping 3 nautical miles. It's so easy. Oh my god. Look. I mean, it's still not a button.
It's not a button.
Maybe single reef in the main, Yankee, and full missing.
Okay. Oh, we got a clog. Fix itself. 20 at the roller.
20 in the roller. You can just hook it on the bobsleigh.
Okay.
Have a look at.
Not there yet. I gotta lower it a little.
Need help?
Maybe.
Bamsies.
Let's go sailing.
What's up, my little mermaid squatch?
Garrett's making fun of my technique.
No, you just drop it like a cork. You got boat traffic taken care of?
Yeah. This guy's cutting it close. Yeah.
Sailing it up.
We've been full steam ahead for what feels like an eternity, and it's taken its toll on both of us. It would be an understatement to say that this has been hard, but every day we got up and kept going was a choice in defiance of failure. Every grain of sand in life's hourglass has to be lived, no matter how small, no matter how great.
She always does.
It takes all of 2 seconds to be out here and for my mind to be put at ease.
Ocean therapy, my love.
And a little brewski.
And a little brisk.
miles out and 3 miles back. One big tack. Our short harbor hop took all day. Exactly how long it needed to be.
Another taco.
Feeling a little stagnant at the anchorage, just hanging out there for a little bit too long, and always just looking at, okay, where's the next stop, A to B, where are we going, what's the weather doing? It's not really good. So we just kept hanging out at the anchorage, and just you know, that always kind of gets morale a little low. And then finally we're just like, what the hell are we doing? We're basically living on a giant toy that's made to go have fun with. So even if we're not going anywhere, why don't we just get the hell out of the anchorage and put the sails up and just sail aimlessly, going nowhere and doing nothing, just being out here with the sails up, having fun, cooking food, listening to music. Perfect wind. It's not too light, it's not too heavy. Beautiful moderate wind. Red Aviva is just chilling. A little bit of heel going on, but not too much. Got the rough on the tiller. Just fed her full of tacos. And yeah, I'm just, you know me, I love cooking down below when we're underway. I don't know why, it's just my thing. And Ruth loves steering, so it works out. We could put the Windbane or the autopilot on, but you know, Ruth just prefers to be on the helm.
We haven't just gone for really a fun day sail with not much direction in mind since like Avila.
Yeah.
It's like summer. No fuel. We've been doing less than 3 knots pretty much the whole time. Every now and then we'll like dip up to 3 knots, but we've been hanging out in the 2s, and it's a good speed.
Mellow.
It's mellow, very mellow. I like mellow and need mellow.
She seems to be sailing well, steering well.
Yeah, I mean,
taking care of herself pretty much.
Yeah, I'm just staring at stuff.
Nice.
Easy, easy. There's our anchorage.
We cut back across the channel where the fetch was building from the stronger winds out in the sea.
So here's a good little wave. Whee! He's getting air. In the springtime, you get more southerly winds, whereas in the wintertime here, you get more northerly winds. So we've kind of been waiting for that change to happen. Well, we've got the perfect little bit of south wind, which I think is some of the first south wind that we've seen, but we're gonna have mostly west winds later. So we're starting our migration further north and out of the La Paz area, and eventually find the place where we're gonna kind of wait out hurricane season, which starts in June. So we've got some distance to make over the next 2 months, but our stop tonight is just 17 nautical miles north and we've been there already. A.k.a. Partida is where we're headed because it's the only anchorage out at the islands that is mostly protected from west wind, which it's gonna get pretty strong between 10 p.m. and like 5 a.m. We are so excited to do all these small hops. It's really awesome. So Garrett's warming up the engine. I can hear him cranking in the windlass now. So I'll probably go relieve him and let's get underway. Oh, yes. I can tap in whenever.
80 feet.
We're hooked on the bobstay.
Hooked on bobstay.
Oh, that was like the perfect, perfect pull up. Well, I am. Looks like we'll be motoring. But it is beautiful. Our working sails are just too heavy. Run! Run!
Anchored in a.k.a. Partida, we were talking about our need for light wind sails when the phone rang.
So you got a call from your bro?
Yeah, it might turn out to be pretty awesome. So he's gonna be sailing down the coast, hopefully very soon, and he is cruising by Minnie's yacht with us today, and we really need some light wind sails. So, like, damn. So I'm checking out their inventory, and it looks like they've got 3 potential sails that could work for us. There's, I think, a lot of light wind, downwind sailing. Our future being in the Sea of Cortez and being in Mexico in general. And yeah, again, like she does pretty well. But if the wind drops light, it's just, you can only be so efficient when you've got these really heavy sails.
Yeah.
The mainsail does a good job because it's just so big. But yeah, if we can throw a cruising chute up, or throw a spinnaker up, that would be awesome. Be the difference too of like being able to sail a lot more, strictly sail, and be able to use the engine less and still get where we're going.
Sails for a sailboat are kind of like shoes. You know, like you got your running shoes, you got your hiking shoes, you got your flip-flops. Like, you could hike further in hiking shoes or something other than flip-flops.
Yeah, it's like.
But then you don't want to go to the beach in your work boots.
Yeah.
So.
You can try to rock climb in flip-flops, but it doesn't work too well. I've tried.
Out came the measuring tape to see if any of these used sails could work to improve our light wind performance. Unfortunately, none was quite right. As Red Aviva is a gaff, her masts are short, making the luff small and the foot large. We'll keep looking, but for now, it remains on the list. Thanks for watching.
I'm such a good filmographer.
Yeah.
You guys are in for some exciting stuff on this channel. All coming to you real time, like a few months behind, but you know, when you see it, it's real time. And it's real for us every time.
You're filming and it's happening.
I'm talking about my team.